moving on. So, contrary to rumors and reports, it looks as if FTR is still all elite. On the latest episode of Dynamite, they responded to the Guns' somewhat open challenge. And it looks like they're going to be challenging for the AEW Tag Team Championships, even though it was rumored that they were WWE bound. On a recent episode of FTR, the FTR podcast, Dax indicated that they had taken the time off to heal and that their contracts would still be up in April. So, with that in mind, how long do you envision FTR being in AEW? Do you think that they're going to extend their deals? Do you think they're going to be moving past April? Or do you think that they're, once their deals have expired, more than likely they're not going to be in WWE? I mean, in AEW, my bad.
I No, you're good. You're good. Honestly, I think I could see them going to WWE regardless and ending on good terms and just doing what they have to do because like they don't really have very much to accomplish in my personal opinion that I want to see with AEW. That unless like I don't know, you're going to split them, which I doubt they're going to split them, but I don't feel like they're going to do anything promising with them as being tag team champions. And if you're telling me that like their contracts are up in April, I know they're not winning that shit. So, I mean, if they did, then obviously that's a sign. That's a sign that maybe like Tony Khan's like, oh, like if please stay with us longer, I'll give you guys the belts. But it shouldn't have to take that. I mean, they're like one of the best tag teams on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
So why go about that route? On top of that, like there's more expansion, like you just said with WWE. There's just more to do, more to accomplish now. And they could go over there and help out the same way like the New Day is like helping out with NXT and stuff like that. Like they could really go anywhere and be valued and be held to a higher caliber. So I would prefer if they did just like bounce back to WWE and just, go with it, but just end on good terms because you never know what's gonna happen with wrestling companies. But
Right.
I just don't personally think that Tony Khan has been utilizing them properly. So if they wanted to just leave and just go get an easy paycheck and just kick it with Hunter, because I know they have a good relationship with him,
Yeah.
that's at least what I would do. What do you think?
I agree. I think that they came back. Dax said that, nothing has changed as it pertains to their contract status, that they're still planned to expire in April. And I think this is just a time to do good business and to, do good business and to also go out on the correct terms. I feel like the Guns are a great heel tag team. I really enjoy their ascent in AEW. I believe that Dax wants to do what's best for business as well as, cash. I feel like they both want to do what's best for business. And I think that they're going to, put the Guns over and then head out. But, needless to say, I feel like what they've done since leaving WWE is the equivalent of what Cody has done or the equivalent of what Drew McIntyre. Actually, I take that back, not Cody, because Cody started the whole company. But I feel like they did the equivalent of what Drew McIntyre did when he left WWE. In the sense of leaving, gaining value, or like like gaining value and just doing the things that they wanted to do. And then just being like, all right, well, my value's up, my price is up. It's time for me to go back. Time for us to go back. You know what I'm saying? Like these guys literally won the AEW World Tag Team titles, the Ring of Honor World Tag Team titles. They were the last match for the Briscoes. They won the IWGP World Tag Team Championships, and they were able to have matches against guys like United Empire. They won the AAA Tag Team Championships. So they've traveled the world. They've been those belt collectors. They've been the best tag team in the world in AEW. They've kind of hit their ceiling, and I feel like now that Hunter's in control in WWE, that they're willing to go back to WWE and see what's on the other side. And I feel like there's a nice crop of talent in WWE that they can work with as well. And there's a power structure that is conducive to Dax, to Cash. Obviously, they have positive relationships with Edge. They have positive relationships with Randy Orton. And I would love to see FTR and Edge do a nice little 6-man tag. I'd love to see FTR and Randy Orton do a nice little man tag. It don't got to be nothing like long committal type of situation, faction type of situation, but it'll be fun to watch. So I think that there are things for them that they may want to take care of in WWE, and just a desire to just go somewhere else and try something new. So that's my honest take on it. That's how I feel about it. But I want to know how everybody else feels about it. Um, is FTR leaving AEW after the contracts expire? Let us know in the comments. But we will be moving